SPY pushing up here. Again, I do think it's going to get to the all-time high today. Who knows? But that's what I'm thinking. Again, I'm back in the SPYs. I'm in and out of these SPYs very quickly here right now. I took profits once, and I took profits again, and now I'm in them again. I took them right here as they come off this 15. I mean, the market is bullish. Market internals are still bullish right now. I have SPY calls expiring today. I got the 665s right now. Zenvax still moving up here. 939 is the high of the day. So you gotta see if we get through 950 today. That's where where those calls are. SPY still moving here. SPY still moving up. Again, 667.34. 667.34. Hey, Suzanne. Hello. How are you this morning? And I've been trading the SPY off and on, in and out, 3 times so far. And I'm long again right now. Looking for it to get up to that, again, to the all-time high, 667.34. If you took the calls for Friday that I had that you didn't sell yesterday, and you're still in the SPY, you're doing pretty well here. Hey Sam, good morning. Hey Saw, good morning. TSM close to a new all-time high yet. TSM has been strong all day. They had some talk this morning. Lots of deals going on in the semiconductor field. So yeah, TSM very close to an all-time high right now. Again, I've been trading the SPY this morning. I've traded it 3 times. I'm in some calls right now. I'm just riding it up to see if it can get to that 667.34 all-time high. TSM popping up here right now. Just mentioned here just a minute ago, it's coming out of compression here right now. Coming out of compression, you can see the compression, it's coming out of compression. And the all-time high on TSM is 286. 286, so we're very, very close to the all-time high in TSM. Wood's down a little bit today, pulled back from yesterday, down almost $3. 66.98. Okay, I took profits in my SPY. I'm out of SPY calls right now. I'm going to wait to see what it does here as we get close to the all-time high. That's 3 times I've traded those things today, so I'm out of them right now with some nice profits on the SPY calls. Good morning today. We had GLW. We sold this for a nice $1.30 contract profit on GLW today. Moving up pretty strongly. We've been waiting on that thing for a bit to get profits in it, but nice move today in GLW. It's a beautiful chart. GLW is. CoreWeave and Tesla. Those are put credit spreads. Those are both in really good shape. On CoreWeave, we've got the 110 puts, so stock needs to stay above 110 by the 17th. It's trading at 135 right now. And Tesla, which put out a put credit spread on that yesterday, Tesla. Again, on Tesla we have the $400 puts, $395 puts of 400, so it needs to stay above 400 by October 17th, trading at 453.90 right now. Up about $9 today, $53 away from us, our short strike. That's pretty nice. Just have to let time run out on these things. That time will knock the premiums down, so we'll be able to buy them back cheaper. Again, I got a buyback on CRWV and for Tesla, both for a quarter, after we collected between $1 and $1.10 on those per contract. Those are pretty nice positions. GLW was a nice one. VSAT has been just a pain, but it's moving up today. It's pulled down below the 50 this morning and ripped right back up to the 8 right now. VAX getting pretty close to 950. Again, these are an unusual option activity trade. I took some 950 calls expiring this week for 13 cents. $13 a contract. Right now they're trading at 23. And I got a sell order for half of them at 26. That will give me 100% profit on those contracts if it gets there. Needs to go up about another 4 cents. So 950, roughly 950 should do it. Pretty close to 950 should do it. See if it gets there. Neil, are you crazy to think I had an RGTI straddle on? No, I do have an RGTI straddle on from yesterday. Not doing too much today. I got a 29.29 RGTI straddle off of that move yesterday. I took an RGTI. It was off of news, that's why I took it. RGTI had news on it, so I took a straddle on it. At 29.29, I paid $3.65 for it, which is pretty expensive. Right now, I don't know what it's going for. Let me look. RGTI. It's going for $2.90. $2.90 right now. Moving back up again. It's actually a pretty nice PBO if you look at the daily chart on this thing. It's a pretty nice move up. There's a PBO, a pullback, and trying to bounce. Had some pretty big volume here recently, so it can be fairly volatile. Again, the ATR in this thing is about $3.50 or so. But again, I took that off of news yesterday. I took about 50 cents per contract in BE. Good job. Nice job at BE. Yeah, BE is a beauty. Moved up above the 81.30. It's still going. Again, I'm sitting on my NVAX unusual option activity trade. I paid $13 a contract for it and try to get out at 26. If it gets there, right now it's going for 23. So I'm up $10 a contract on those things after going in for $13. That's pretty good profit right there. Again, I just have a sell order at 26, just as a 100% gain, a double on that. SPY still creeping up toward the all-time high. Greenback's at 949 right now. SPY still creeping up toward the all-time high. The candles are pretty small. Market internal is still bullish. Been pretty bullish all day as the market grinds up toward the new all-time high. Index just went through 950. Still hasn't closed my position yet. Trading at 24 by 25 cents. Index, by the way, has a resistance level at 1023. Quite a bit higher than this. Probably about 70 cents above there. So if I sell half of these things at 26, I can't lose money even if the other ones go to zero. So I'll probably just peel off half of them, and if it gets to 26, and hold the others, and see what it does the rest of the day. Alright, so I sold half my NVAX for 100% gain, and I'm holding the rest. Up to 957 right now, 958. The thing is again, I don't know why these unusual option activities come in, but this one has been pretty good. Again, I paid 13 cents for them, $13 a contract. Out of half of them at 26. Right now it's trading 26 by 29, 27 by 29. So still going, and I still have half my calls left. $960 on NVAX. Again, I don't really have any resistance of this thing. Let me see if I've got any new resistance lines I can draw. Yeah, I got a couple here. Next major resistance is 1023. I also have one at 965, by the way. 965. So I'll have to watch that one. $965 and then $10.23. I've got this real line I just found on here, this 965. So I'm being very cautious here. If this stops there, I'm going to take profits. It could keep going, but I'm in pretty good shape with this thing right now, so I'm not going to let it get away. It's trading at about 29 cents right now. Okay, so I'm out of all of my VNVAX now. At 965 was the resistance level. It's starting to fall off there. So again, I'm taking them off. I got 26 on half of them and 29 on the other half. Hey Maxim, can I take a look at F? Confirms the gap enter, but stock is so choppy. Maybe not the best choice. And Ford, let me take a look at Ford. Yeah, it's very choppy. Let me draw the gap. That gap was off of an earnings move. So here's Ford. There's the gap right there. Pretty good sized gap. Does have some resistance, but it is a very choppy stock. You can see how it's gotten into the gap a couple times, failed, 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 failed. Stayed in it yesterday, moving up today. So it's confirmed that it's going to stay in the gap. And there's your next resistance level around 1262 on Ford. But this is really choppy. This doesn't move an awful lot. What? I pulled back a little bit. Again, I'm not in them anymore. I'm out of all my calls. And I'm out of my handbacks as well. That's ended up pretty nice. I get in for 13. I get out half of them for 26 and the other half for 29. So big win, a little over 100% on the trade. Pretty nice. SPY again trying for an all-time high. Coming up on about 12:10. Pretty strong day in the market after a pullback this morning. Closed 10-3 SPYs for 25%. Nice job, Terry. Very nice. ASTS filled 110%. Nice trade, Joe. Very nice. The ASTS ground up here today. Nice up 12%. Nice move in ASTS. Again, right to resistance. Right there at that high volume resistance level, 55, 55, 55, 50 or so, right in there. Here's the SPY on the daily, 667.29. That's the all-time high, I believe. 667.34 actually. I got my line off by a nickel, but that's okay. That's the next resistance on the SPY. It's very, very close. Triple Q is also very close to the all-time high. Market just melting up here with all kinds of bad news on the economy, on the jobs front. The jobs were ADP coming with lost jobs instead of gained jobs. Government shut down. Dire warnings all over the place from people who were bearish on the market. They've been doing this for 5 or 6 months. Get short, get short, get short, and the only thing you're going to be short is money if you do that. But this is the last 5 months. Again, we're just following the price action, and we're just following the market. That's all we do. We don't try to predict. We don't try to trade what we think should happen. We don't. Is VSAT, by the way, green for the day. Moving up almost to $30 here now. Okay, we talked about this a lot yesterday about all the bearish sentiment there was across the market. How many people were shorting the market and going short and telling people to get short. Everything's, the world is ending. But we hear this all the time. Yeah, if the world ends, if the market comes down, we'll trade it short. But we'll wait for us to tell us that. Am I still in DraftKings? I am still in DraftKings. All right. It's trading at 36.40, down about $1 from our put. So I want to see it. The thing with DraftKings, it does have a support level here that it's very close to that I'm watching, which is this the 36.87, 36.97, whatever it is, and then 37.75. We got some support on it. So, and we're in the money on the put side. So, if I can get a profit on this thing right now, I'll take it. I got a sell order in at $2. I don't think it's going to get there. It's trading at $1.56 right now, which is exactly it's about a penny better than what we paid for it. So I'm probably going to take it off if this support level holds. I got 35.75 as the next level down. I'm just probably going to change my DraftKings order to 165 just to clear it off. If I can get 165 for it, it'd be a profit, which is fine. The straddles and strangles aren't working very well right now, so I don't really want to overstay my welcome in this thing. So I put a sell order at 165. All right, to see if it gets there. It is falling down now a little bit. So if I can take it off at 160, it's at 165. I'll be happy with it. If you were just about there, yeah, it's pretty close. I'm not sure what put you. I got the 37.50 put, so I'm in the money by about $1.14 right now. And again, I've got a 165 sell order, so if it drops down another nickel or so, I'll be out. I'm out of my SPY calls. SPY just kind of churning up here now, and I did take NVAX off today. That was a unusual option activity. That was a beautiful trade for just off of unusual option activity. I never usually take out of the money calls, but I did on these because that's where the unusual option activity was. I get in for $13 and get out half for 26 and half for 29. And took profits in GLW this morning as well. He's still struggling to get above the 8, stay above the 8. Actually, you took yesterday's ASTS 42.50.40 put credit spread for 50 cents below the 100 SMA. Yeah, worked nice. Nice bounce in it there. You think it'll take quick money and close it on ASTS? Well, you got to put credit spread on it. You're a long way away from the strike price, so I don't know what it's worth, but you still got another couple of weeks to go. I'd just take, you know, if you can get a decent profit on it, you can do it. Take the risk off the table. Hey, Yomi. On the NVAX trade, oh, your great trade. Thanks for the call out. You're welcome. Can you please share how you found about the unusual option activity? What made you decide to go for it, considering you don't normally do out of the money options? Well, it's you know it was it shows up on my platform, on my Tradia platform, on the option grid, on the option chain. They have unusual option activity identified. It'll put a U if I go to a stock. It'll put a U on whatever expiration date the unusual option activity is. So that's how I see it, and it's not there now, but it was there this morning. 7,800 contract. So I saw that. I saw NVAX. I looked at the chart at NVAX. I thought the chart in NVAX was pretty good when I took it. This was the NVAX daily chart here. So you know, I thought this was a pretty nice move, and it would be a day trade. So I was okay with taking this as it popped here. I forget what time I took it, but in here somewhere, and moved nicely. So I mean, listen, it's very subjective on these unusual option activities whether I take them or not. Most of the time I don't because there's so many of them. But that one I saw and I liked the daily chart, so I was okay with it. SPY coming down here now. A little bit. Market internal starting to roll over. Again, we get pretty close to the all-time high, 667.18. We get above yesterday's high, and just below the all-time high. Didn't quite get there.
Yeah, hi, my name is Ruth. I'm with William McCarthy. Can I please speak to a MOU or MOU and or relying on the video chat, possibly with the Hype Group firm? Okay.
Harry, AstraZeneca still on a ski lift? Yeah, it sure is. This thing is just ripping up here today. Look at this thing go. 100%. No, 10%. Yeah, my eye's not that good. There it is here. Just moving up very nicely. Yeah, nice move in AstraZeneca. We can look around for some more stocks here to trade, either intraday or swing. I'm not sure about swinging right now. Gonna kind of look and see what we've got. I pull back a little bit, now bouncing right off the 15. If you want to be a contrary to the strong market right now, Dollar Tree is a nice short setup. Options are very widespread though. You like Dollar Tree short? The options are kind of widespread. Next week's October 10th, 93s, 310 by 325, with 227 of intrinsic value in them. 310 by 325. That isn't too bad with a week and a few days to go. But they're, if you go to the 325s, they're 209 by $4. So the 93s are not bad for next week on Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree short here. I kind of took us some puts on Dollar Tree short. I don't know if I'm going to just stay in this for the day or not. Again, I'm trading against the market. I mean, the market is strong here today. So Dollar Tree but Dollar Tree is very weak. If you look at the 5-minute chart on Dollar Tree, you can see how weak it is today. So it doesn't care what the market's doing. Here's the market moving up, Dollar Tree moving down. Daily chart on Dollar Tree looks very weak. It's breaking down below this low here and also this horizontal line right there. So it does have the 200 down here at about $3 lower. You could have them do a debit spread for this week on it if you wanted to. On Dollar Tree, you do a 9088. 9088 would cost 49 cents for potential $2 move. Of course, it's in, those are out of the money. It's 90.78, so it's 78 cents out of the money. If you did a 91.89, 71 cents. That's all right, but not that great. I mean, I just bought some puts for next week, but I'm probably going to try to take them off today. The 93 puts. I'll let you know if I exit the 93 puts. Yes, I will, Murray. Yeah, and I took the 93 puts for next week on Dollar Tree. 93 puts. I paid. What did I pay for it? I don't remember. 325, and the spread's wide on this thing. Um, the spread's really wide. Now it's 315 by 340. Just a minute ago it was like 315 by 390. So they're spreading these things out. But again, I paid 325 on it. I'm not going to try to make a lot of money on this thing. Again, because I'm trading against a strong market with Dollar Tree. But Dollar Tree has been in a steady downtrend all day. The daily chart's awful. So we'll see where it goes. Dollar Tree next support level I see here is 86, about $86. I can put a sell on her at 375, Ari. 375. Well, after 12:30 here, gonna be thinking about lunch here in just a bit. Ryan, am I on a Halo? Yeah, I'm on a Halo. Yes. Yep. I closed Halo. Um, I forget when I closed it, but yeah, it broke down below the. Got too weak for me, so I closed it out. I'll tell you where I closed it right here on this candle. I think as soon as it broke below the 8 and closed below the 8 and the 15, I took it off. I wasn't gonna wait for it to try to come all the way down there, so yeah, I closed that out. Took a loss on Halo. Right now I'm in Dollar Tree short. I traded the SPY 3 times today on the long side. It still looks pretty good. Again, it's trying to get to the all-time high. And we took profits in GLW this morning. That was a beautiful trade. And with the other trades we've got on CoreView and Tesla are both put credit spreads, which are looking pretty good right now. I mean, we have VSAT. VSAT came down, pulled down hard this morning, and made a pretty dramatic candle here today on VSAT. Oops. Big hammer bar here, right off the 50-day moving average. Got just below it here this morning and bounced. I did trade NVAX today as well. It was a unusual option activity trade, out of the money. The 350 puts, 350 calls. I'm sorry, the 950 calls that I got this morning. I get in for $13 a contract, and I get out for 26 for half of them and 29 for the other half. So pretty nice, about a $110 profit on, 110% profit on that. SPY still kind of trying to move up here. It's holding on pretty well. It's about 12:36. I'm gonna take lunch here in about 10 minutes. Okay, some questions here. Remember, I have watched LRCX from 100 to 137 and not once jumped into it. Yeah, listen, you're always going to find trades, that really nice trades that you miss. You can't take everything. I mean, you can't take everything. It's just the way it is. I mean, it was a LRCX it was a nice PBO, but it's a lot of good looking trades. This was a nice one, but the GLW trade we had was beautiful, and you'll drive yourself crazy finding, because you can't. How many stocks can you take? You just can't take everything. You got to manage these things. $96 puts for next week. The puts I've got on Delatry are next week's, October the 10th, and I have what did I have? Delatry. I got the $93 puts. $93 puts for next week on Dollar Tree. I paid $325 to $277 by $315 right now, so I assume Dollar Tree is bounced just a bit. Yeah, not much. I got $325. I got a $375 sell order on them. Still looks very, very bearish. $93, Sergio. 93. What was a Dollar Tree trade? I've got next week's $93 puts, Suzanne. Next week's $93 puts on Dollar Tree that I paid, I think, $3.25 for. Is that right? Yeah, I paid $3.25. They're $290 by $320 right now. I paid $325 for it, and I get a sell order at $375. What do I think of the WBD trade? I don't know. I mean, I'm waiting to see if there's any news on this thing. We got supposedly a couple companies looking to buy it. Warner Brothers, Skydance and Comcast supposedly interested in buying it, but it hasn't done much since I've heard the news, and I hadn't seen any news since then, so I'm still holding on to $20 calls.
No, it's card number 1 with the OxyClean products, and I see a lot of stores have, I think there was moving around with by the night crew, and so possibly unplug. Just need someone to go plug it back in or unplug it, replug it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, folks.
Bitcoin broke 118,000. That's the 3 months high. Yeah, I remember when it was up at 120. Bitcoin moving up pretty nicely. Yeah, Bybit's up about a little over 3% today. Coin is up in the gap. It's pulling back a little bit right now. It's up 2.5%. BTC, which is a grayscale Bitcoin, up also about 3.2%. All the cryptos are up here this morning. Some of the banks are down today. Goldman Sachs down. Morgan Stanley down. I think most of the banks are down right now. JP Morgan also down a little over 1%. All right, I'm going to grab some lunch. It's about 1:15 or so. I'm going to grab some lunch. It's pretty funny, Sam. Sam was talking about missing a trade that Rem Kamar was talking about. His dad used to ask him, "Do you ever go fishing and catch all the fish?" That's true, you can't. That's a great one. All right, everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down YouTube. We've been running here about an hour and 10 minutes here today. So I'll be back again tomorrow, Thursday, about 11:30 to start up the feed again. So again, I appreciate everybody being here today. Thanks very much, and thanks for all your questions and comments. Again, visit rightlinetrading.com if you're interested in my trading room and alert service or the software. This is the SPY Super System software, an excellent piece of software to let you know if institutions are in trades or not, and it makes a big difference finding high probability trade setups. Very, very important on that one. And again, right now I'm short Dollar Tree. I've been long with SPY all day. I'm out of it now. I was in it 3 times today on calls, and I'm short Dollar Tree. We took profits in GLW, which moved up beautifully this morning. VSAT position is gaining strength here right now, and we've got 2 credit spreads: CoreWeave, CRWV credit spread, and Tesla credit spread. Both of those are looking very, very beautiful right now as far as profitability and likelihood of being able to make money on them. So that's where we are. All right, thanks very much. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Rick. Thank you very much. You guys have a great afternoon over there on YouTube.